This morning, an update on the president-elect's court cases and what he plans to do on day one.
And one of the busiest travel weeks of the year, where you could see impacts. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to News 3 Now this morning on this Tuesday. I'm Kyrie Lee.
And I'm Chris Stanford. Thanks for joining us. Got some pretty cold temperatures out there this morning. How'd that feel?
It definitely was a wake-up call headed out the door this morning, and I think it'll be a wake-up call for anyone who's not quite awake yet.
Yeah, and the thing is, we have some even colder air that's going to make its way in here pretty soon. Let's check in with Savannah Brito. She's out on the patio this morning. Hey there.
Hey, good morning. We're tracking the 20s down to 22 right now. Temperatures still falling out there across southern Wisconsin. That's at the airport in Madison. 6 miles per hour for wind gusts. We do have wind chills factored in, and actually all across southern Wisconsin feeling like we're down to the teens. A few areas, though, feel like they're down to the single digits. That's going to be more the case, though, heading into Thanksgiving night, that lasting through Wednesday, midweek next week. The bright news, we'll have the sunshine that's finally going to return to the forecast today. Light snow could be possible tomorrow into Thursday, mid to late week. No accumulations expected, though. And then our first Arctic blast of the season, like I said, that's starting Thanksgiving evening, and that will linger into the weekend following Thanksgiving and even the week after. We'll talk about how long that cooler than normal, below average temperatures are going to settle in, how long that's going to stick around, guys.
All right, talk to you then. To our top stories now. President-elect Donald Trump is threatening to impose tariffs on the U.S.'s biggest trade partners.
That includes Mexico, Canada, and China. He says it's part of his efforts to combat the flow of illegal migrants and drugs. This on the same day he scored 2 judicial wins. First, a D.C. judge dismissed the federal election interference case against him. That's after special counsel Jack Smith said it should be dropped. Smith also requested that Trump be removed from the Florida federal classified documents case. That is currently on appeal. He still has unresolved cases in New York and Georgia.
New this morning, millions of Americans with obesity could be eligible for weight loss drugs like Ozempic under Medicare and Medicaid. This is a new rule being proposed by the Biden administration, the Health and Human Services Department. It would cost taxpayers as much as $35 billion over the next decade, though. And it comes as Robert F. Kennedy Jr. could take over the agency during the incoming Trump administration. Kennedy is an outspoken opponent of the weight loss drugs.
6:02, the Dane County Sheriff's Department is increasing efforts to increase language access. One effort is making all communications and releases available in Spanish, Hmong, Russian, Chinese, and Arabic. The Sheriff's Office says those are the most common languages in the county outside of English. 12.3% of residents speak a language other than English at home. Sheriff Calvin Barrett says with diversity comes accountability.
The ultimate goal is to make sure that there aren't any barriers to any community members, that if anyone needs services, anyone needs help, programs, or any sort of service from our Dane County Sheriff's Office, no matter what language it is, they will be able to receive those services.
Other efforts include specialized language access training for staff, a certification process to properly confirm and compensate staff that are multilingual, and expand use of audio and video interpretation services.
There is not a specific catalyst. We are always looking for ways to provide inclusive services to all community members. This is something we've been working in the process of for a very long time.
The process and policies are set to be implemented over the next few months. This comes after a broader effort by the Justice Department. It's called the Law Enforcement Language Access Initiative. Dane County is the first Wisconsin agency to adopt this.
Meantime, Madison Police also working with Metcalf Market to ensure that struggling families have what they need this Thanksgiving. Volunteers with MPD Cares Project work to put together some meals for those in need. Volunteers say the high cost of groceries has left a lot of families looking for more help this holiday.
We have neighborhood resource officers and neighborhood officers. They all provide a number of families to us. We take that list and we compile it, and based on the budget and the amount of money that we have, we go out and we make purchases and allow them to come, package up the meals, and then deliver them to the families individually to build those relationships with those individuals.
The Madison Community Policing Foundation is a part of this as well. They were able to provide dozens of meals to local families.
Thanksgiving travel is in full swing. AAA expects a record 80 million people to travel during the next 7 days, but there are things travelers should be aware of. Weather could cause delays. Inclement weather is expected in various parts of the country, but most airlines allow passengers to change flights before storms hit. To avoid delays and cancellations last minute, be sure to look at more than just your arrival and departure locations.
Getting that intel, seeing where your plane is coming from, can give you that inside scoop to say, hey, look, and try to call the airline and switch to a different flight that day.
And if passengers do get stranded, new regulations could help. Travelers are owed a full refund if a domestic flight is delayed more than 3 hours and an international flight is delayed more than 6 hours. Meanwhile, dozens of workers at one of the busiest airports in the country are on strike. They are demanding higher wages. That's at Charlotte International Airport. It's a hub for American Airlines.
Well, the roads also going to be busy. 72 million Americans are expected to hit the road. Drivers should watch out for slick roads and inclement weather. On the bright side, though, the average gas price is down. A lot of places you can still get it for under $3.
Amazon workers are planning protests between Black Friday and Cyber Monday. That's in more than 20 countries, including here in the U.S. The labor group organizing the protests say workers want to raise awareness of what it calls Amazon's anti-worker and anti-democratic practices. An Amazon spokesperson says the company is always listening and looking for ways to improve, but it is proud of its competitive pay, benefits, and work experience.
All right, 6:06 here on your Tuesday. So the Wisconsin Department of Ag, Trade, and Consumer Protection is warning you about holiday scams.
Our Michelle Renee Quinn is here with the details. What kind of scams do we need to look out for? There's always something.
Oh yes, there's always something. You're going to start with your package delivery scams, online marketplace scams, or fake website scams. A lot of these, they use the technology we carry around daily, like our phones. They want to send a link to your phone directing you to fraudulent websites to gain personal information or money. They text people expecting package deliveries, buying or selling items at online marketplaces, or by creating fake versions of real websites. The best piece of advice is to remain alert, stay on trusted web pages, and never click links you're uncertain of. So, for example, with the holidays here, if you're expecting a delivery and you need to check the status of it, don't click any links. Don't click it if you got it through text or email. Instead, just go directly to the delivery company or the retailer's website.
All good advice there, because they're good and good at this.
They are. You just got one?
Yes, I just got a text message from USPS. I am expecting some packages, but yeah, it wasn't the real deal, and I kind of immediately knew.
Got to be more careful. They're getting better and better at this.
If you recognize it, you can save yourself some pain in the future.
So you can, on iPhone, you can report it as like junk, or you can report it to them, and they'll look into
that's
it.
Helpful. All right, Michelle Renee, thanks for the information.
Absolutely.
Oh, a couple of turkeys here from the Midwest getting pardoned yesterday by the president. Peach and Blossom made the 16-hour trip to the White House. The two were raised on a farm in Minnesota. During the ceremony, President Biden commented on his time in office as he carried out his final turkey pardon. Peach and Blossom will live out their lives at Farm America in Minnesota, where they'll serve as the educational ambassadors and inspire the next generation of agriculture students.
Well, they're just like us, a couple of Midwesterners.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I'm always surprised that, these are not the kinds of turkeys that we see, on the roads, or that we're driving, or we're out and about. The ones hanging outside the studio.
No, these are the top tier turkeys.
No, those are some good-looking birds. Good-looking birds. Congratulations.
Well, speaking of those birds, Savannah, what can we expect heading into our Thanksgiving week?
Guys, I think temperatures are going to drop. We'll talk about just how low those are going to go coming up.
And it's the final push for the community book drive at the Madison Reading Project. I'm going to share how local businesses are partnering up to give kids that new book feeling this holiday season. That's when News 3 Now this morning continues.
You're watching News 3 Now this morning. Brought to you by Toyota.
Toyotathon is on. Now's the time to get an exciting new Toyota, like Camry.
Wait, what?
RAV4 Hybrid.
Cool.
Tundra, and more.
Whoa.
How'd you do that?
Toyotathon magic.
Right now, lease a new 2024 Tacoma for $299 a month. Or get 1.99% APR for 72 months on a tough new Tundra.
'Tis the season for Toyotathon.
Toyota, let's go places.
It's your last chance. Menards 11% rebate ends Thanksgiving Day. We have everything you need to power through the cold. The Masterforce 20-volt cordless snow shovel is powerful, efficient, and easy to use. Get one for $149.96 after rebate. Clearing snow has never been easier with the Masterforce 80-volt cordless snow blower. Its brushless motor is perfect for tackling the toughest winter conditions. Get the snowblower for $479.97 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
The holidays could always use more Ghirardelli peppermint bark. More sweaters that hit the mark. More drinks with festive sparks. Because this season, there's no such thing as too much. Ghirardelli peppermint bark adds just the right touch.
Soft drinks are just $1 at Wendy's. Any size, anytime. 3 p.m. Dollar Fanta. 10 p.m. Sprite. 7:46 a.m. Coke. You're so free. Dollar soft drinks, any size, gotta be Wendy's.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes. And eyes and cheeks and
professional massage therapists and estheticians helping you be your best. Massage Envy, where better begins.
This year, give the gift card every body will love. Stop in and pick some up today.
Wisconsin's largest and most spectacular Christmas show, Christmas in the Dells Dinner Show, is now open. It all starts with a 4-course Christmas feast, complete with ham, turkey, and all the fixins. And with new songs, cast and costumes, plus an appearance by Santa. This truly will be a magical holiday season. Enjoy the largest nativity in the state, complete with flying angels and live animals. Get your tickets today at ChristmasInTheDells.com. That's ChristmasInTheDells.com.
These are just a few of the over 500,000 happy Audient hearing aid customers. They now live a better life because they hear better. And they hear better because they purchased a full pair of Audient Atom 2s for only $189. The Atom 2 is a tiny, nearly invisible over-the-counter hearing aid. They've got unsurpassed sound quality and only $189 a pair. And it's so easy to order. Call Audient.
1-800-395-9610.
You're watching News 3 Now this morning. Moving forward.
All right, we're back here at 6:12 on your Tuesday. Time to see what's going on in the 608. And this morning we are, talking about the community book drive that the Madison Reading Project is participating in right now. And we're learning how local businesses are stepping up to support the cause.
Josh Prider is live out in the community this morning with the story. How's it going?
Hey guys, good morning. Yeah, we're live in downtown. We're on State Street this morning showing what businesses are stepping up for the cause. You may have noticed when you've been out and about these red bins at some of the businesses, some of the malls, some of the public places across Madison as that community book drive is underway. We have just over a week left to make it happen. This morning, I want to start with Emily Wills with the Madison Reading Project. Emily, good morning to you.
Good morning. How you doing, Josh?
Oh my gosh, I'm doing wonderful. And where are we standing right now at the book drive? How are things going?
We are doing so great. About a week ago, we hit our 50% mark. We're close to 75% now, so we're nearing our goal, which is really exciting.
So folks have until December 6th to make this happen, and let's talk about those goals because you guys are asking a lot of the community once again, but they always come through.
They do always come through, and it's super exciting. Our goal this year in celebration of our 10-year anniversary is to raise $110,000 and gather 15,000 books to distribute to kids this holiday season and prepare, of course, for the coming year and more kids and more books in 2025.
You know, when you guys have been working over the years with local businesses, they've been stepping up in big ways, including Goodman's Jewelers, where we're standing this morning. What has that been like?
Well, Goodman's Jewelers has been amazing. John is a fantastic supporter and advocate for literacy and reading and the cause. And businesses across Dane County have really stepped up to help support, give back in sponsorships, donations, engaging their employees. It's been really inspiring and amazing to see.
And once again this year, we have John Hayes of Goodman's Jewelers. Good morning to you, John.
Good morning.
Oh my gosh, I'm doing wonderful. Thank you so much for what you do. And let's talk a little bit about why you do this year after year to partner up with the Madison Reading Project.
Well, reading is a basic, fundamental part of learning. And
that's something that we really believe in. Education and being able to help with the book drive is a natural for us to be able to try to give back.
And obviously, I mean, you have such a backing of customers here at your State Street location. Those customers support you, but they're also helping you with the book drive as well. So that has to be pretty amazing as a business owner.
It is. It's great to see the people, the public come in and drop off books. And I'm going to give a shout out to Lake City Books, who said that they will give a discount to people that buy a book there when they tell them the book is for the book drive, and they can actually donate it there. And we say, just tell them that Goodman sent you, and they're going to do that too. So it spreads throughout the entire community, which is fantastic.
Yeah, I love how local businesses have been stepping up all around the area. All right, so give us the times here. How much longer do folks have to be able to help you guys out in your mission here, Emily?
This community book drive is going until December 6th. So it's right around the corner, but we still have time.
Awesome. Well, thank you both so much for being here this morning. Again, we got to fill this up even more here, folks. So we have just over a week left to make this happen. You can go to the story on channel3000.com and just click on the In the 608 tab with everything that you need to know. And coming up in our next half hour, as John mentioned, we're going to actually be heading across the other side of the Capitol Square to Lake City Books to see what they've got going on as well. It's fun to see all these local businesses stepping up for a great cause for our kids, guys.
We have such a generous community. I love to see them show up for an event like this. Appreciate it, Josh.
Remember to let Josh know what inspires you in the 608. You can reach out either on social media or email us at inthe608@WISC-TV.com for a chance to be featured.
All right, we got some pretty chilly temperatures out there this morning. Let's check in with meteorologist Savannah Brito and see how things are shaping up out there. Hey.
It's a little bit of a cooler start, guys. We're down to the mid-20s, but with the wind chill factored in, that's what makes it feel a lot cooler out there. About 10 degrees cooler. Most of us are down to the single or the teens, some of us the single digits early this morning. We will see temperatures warm to either 35 or 36 degrees in Madison. Most of southern Wisconsin looking at the mid-30s, but with chills factored in all day long, expect that to feel about 10 degrees cooler. Winds already gusting up to about 10 to 15 miles per hour right now. Those are going to increase. We're looking at least 15 to 20. A couple areas likely topping out closer to 25 miles per hour. That's mainly going to be east of Madison. They're finally going to ease, though. That's heading into tonight and then Wednesday. So we're not tracking as breezy of conditions mid to late week. Tuesday, highs in the mid-30s today. Some sunshine finally going to return. But again, wind chills will be factored in all day. But at least we'll have the sun. Wednesday, temperatures will be a couple degrees cooler. A light snow shower can't be ruled out. That's not going to lead to any accumulation because temperatures will be above freezing level, but clouds really thicken up. That'll be the case into Thanksgiving with highs reaching right about 32 degrees. So only going to be at freezing level on Thanksgiving at best. A couple areas probably only achieving daytime highs in the upper 20s on Thanksgiving. A few snow showers can't be ruled out early. And then into Black Friday, highs are going to drop into the upper 20s, and we will have partly sunny skies. That will last, though, all the way through midweek next week, where we have several days, even the highs below freezing level. That's 32. That will be the high on Thanksgiving. We're down to 27 Friday. And then check out our nighttime temperatures. Several nights into the teens, but with chills factored in, we'll likely be down to the single digits. A couple areas probably seeing their first sub-zero chills of the season.
Braden Locke said it best. The Badgers' backs are against the wall. This weekend against Minnesota, Wisconsin isn't just battling for the axe, they're battling for bowl eligibility. Now, if they can't get the win, Wisconsin would miss the postseason for the first time in 22 seasons. Needless to say, Minnesota relishes the opportunity to deny Bucky's bowl eligibility.
Rivalry games, you throw records out the window. You throw sometimes even the home field advantage out the window. It comes down to who wants it more. And there's a lot of things that are going to be on our plate, but it comes down to regardless if it's Friday at 11 o'clock or if they'd have put it at Saturday at night. It comes down to a one-game season. It comes down to a battle for an axe, and anybody that can't get up for that doesn't belong to either one of these places.
Well, speaking of Wisconsin football, a little bit of a programming note here. Generally, our 30-minute weekly sports show, the Wisconsin Huddle, would run on Fridays at 6:30, but this week's edition, which features quarterback Braden Locke, will run at 6:30, as always, right here on News 3 Now. Fresh off of a Greenbrier tip-off title, the Wisconsin men jumped up 4 spots to sit at 15th in the latest AP Top 25 poll. Greg Gard's squad is off to a 7-0 start, their best start since the 2014-15 season, where they reached the national championship game. And a big part of that has been the play of John Tonje. The transfer guard averaged 22 points over 3 games last week, earning the Greenbrier tip-off MVP, Big Ten Player of the Week honors for the 2nd straight week. That's your morning sports fix. Have a terrific Tuesday.
But still ahead, are you down to fondue?
Let's do it.
We are ready to go. Stay tuned because a local fondue expert will join us with some recipes.
Justice. Weekdays at 3 on WISC-TV. Here at Melio Sandwiches, we're all about facts. Fact number 1, we bake our own bread every 4 hours, every day. Fact number 2, we hand slice our meats to perfection, just the way you like it. Melio's, baking a difference since 1989.
This is the Ergo Smart Base from Tempur-Pedic, and it responds to snoring, so you don't have to. So no more nudging your partner or sleeping on the other side of the house, because the Tempur Ergo Smart Base actually detects snoring, then automatically adjusts to help reduce it all night, every night.
Save up to $500 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets and get a $300 gift. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right Tempur-Pedic.
At Spectrum, we believe every day unlocks unlimited possibilities to bring you closer to the people and places you love. Spectrum transforms your gaming experience into a galaxy of adventures. And with the fastest, most reliable internet, you're always front row to the entertainment you love, no matter where you are. Get Spectrum Internet Premier for $30 per month when bundled, plus a 3-year price guarantee. Call 1-833-440-0029. Spectrum Internet puts streaming live TV, sports, and popular apps all at your fingertips.
It's that time of year again to get the Honda of your dreams during Happy Honda Days, where you'll find great offers on an efficient CR-V hybrid, spirited Accord hybrid, sporty Civic hybrid, and the all-electric Prologue. Don't wait, turn your dreams into reality with a new Honda, named KBB.com's best overall EV and hybrid brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Fellas fiddling on roofs, barbers eating people, hip-hopping presidents, cats. Every generation has a great musical that makes you ask, what the hell? But I bet you never seen a musical about corn. Come on down to the first great What the Shuck musical of our time.
Shucked at Overture Center for the Arts, February 4th through February 9th. Tickets at overture.org.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brooks Night Guard. Now, the Brooks Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brooks Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to brooksnightguard.com and order yours today.
Here at Melio Sandwiches, we're all about facts. Fact number 1, we bake our own bread every 4 hours, every day. Fact number 2, we hand slice our meats to perfection, just the way you like it. Melio's, baking a difference since 1989.
Hey, we're back here at 6:23. It is National Fun with Fondue Month.
And joining us this morning is fondue expert Jessica Ranum with the Melting Pot in Madison. Good morning.
Good morning.
Glad to have you here.
Well, I'm glad to be here.
Smelling a lot of great smells right now.
I know.
It smells delicious. What have you brought in for us?
So I brought in some of our cheese and chocolates from our Down to Fondue menu, which is our happy hour that is from 4:30 until 6:30 on the Odana Road location in Madison. Here Nothing better than starting off spinach artichoke.
Very nice.
That's what I was smelling.
And what goes into
Nice and
this?
creamy.
So this has Tabasco. It has our base, freshly chopped garlic that we do in the sauce.
Okay.
Spinach, Parmesan cheese that's grated, and we make it right at the table for you. Base and all. And I know I couldn't do that here, but I made sure I went into your kitchen and it's nice and fresh. It's served with pretzel bread, baked French bread that we also do right in the restaurant.
Nice.
You have to try it with an apple. I know it sounds weird.
It does.
But you do. It's amazing.
Okay.
Broccoli, carrots, and celery. And then here, I might need your help.
Okay.
So what
Let's
we're gonna
do
do is I'm gonna start this on fire.
Okay.
I know. May I have?
Okay, we got some little
Foundation.
off-camera action.
I know. Here's that too.
All right.
Do we have the lighter?
What are we starting on fire?
We are starting a flaming turtle.
A flaming turtle.
A flaming turtle on fire here.
Saying what goes into this?
So this is our chocolate with caramel.
Okay.
And
Searching for the lighter.
yes. Well, then while he's searching for that, I'll actually quick talk about our drink here. This is our Love Martini. Dangerous, delicious. Goes down. It's so smooth. It is part of our Down to Fondue. It is peach schnapps, strawberry, cranberry, and then we cut these adorable little strawberry hearts. And let me tell you,
We're running out of time here, so let's see if we can get it done. Let's see.
All right.
Oh.
We're back right after this.
Okay.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
My name is Jack Frank. I'm a retired paper mill worker in the valley here, and I work for Copeland Bus part-time on the side. I've had my own route now here for the last 3-4 years, and the kids on it are great. Flexible hours, they work with you in many different ways. If you've got something going, they accommodate you, or they try to get somebody to run your road. Copeland treats you decent. You know, all the years I worked here. It's a great place to work.
What are you doing?
Oh, we did our home insurance ourselves, but don't feel protected.
So you're building your own American Family Insurance roof line?
Yeah, you know, life's better when you're protected under American Family's roof.
That's not how it works.
Dad, we'll go. It's gonna hit.
See, that's how it works.
For real protection, save up to 23% by bundling your home and auto with us.
We all have that friend with amazing skin.
Tell me your secret, and lunch is on me.
Don't just envy her. Get glowing skin of your own with a results-driven, professional facial customized just for you by a skilled esthetician. Get glowing with regular facials from Massage Envy.
So what's going on with this?
Whether you share your secret or not is up to you. Massage Envy, where better skin begins. This year, give the gift card everybody will love. Stop in and pick some up today.
It's the Get Holiday Ready sales event with the Ford crew.
Welcome to our full lineup of Ford SUVs. The all-electric Mustang Mach-E, Expedition, and Explorer. And when you have available Ford Blue Cruise enabled, you can take your hands off the wheel when you're on a highway and just cruise.
And the hats are...
The hats are fun.
The hats are fun.
Choose FlexBuy on Escape and get 1.9% APR financing for 66 months, plus $1,000 FlexBuy and $1,000 holiday bonus cash. See your Wisconsin Ford dealer.
You don't need to battle addiction alone. Contact the great people at Wood Violet Recovery today. You could be on your way to recovery the same day. Wood Violet Recovery works with a wide range of insurance networks, so a large portion of your treatment may be covered. Wood Violet Recovery will create the treatment plan that best suits your needs. Unlike other rehab facilities, phones and laptops are welcome. Today may feel dark, but there's a brighter tomorrow. Contact Wood Violet Recovery now.
You have a consumer issue, and you keep getting the runaround.
It was just a total nightmare.
What you need is an advocate.
It's Call for Action to help me. Nobody else did.
News 3 Now's Call for Action team has the experience and resources to get results.
He was able to accomplish in a couple months what we couldn't accomplish in 4 years.
Need help? Contact us by phone or on channel3000.com. Call for Action, only on News 3 Now. Moving forward for you.
Today, a possible censure against a Madison alder. The details, plus what could come next.
Also this morning, we hear from those living at a troubled East Side apartment complex. Find out what former tenants are saying about the problems there.
A good Tuesday morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to News 3 Now this morning. I'm Chris Stanford.
And I'm Kyrie Lee. Thanks for waking up with us this morning. If you were just tuned in, we did get to do our
There was fire.
fondue. There was fire. We just missed it, but it's okay.
It still smells wonderful.
And it tasted
Can't wait to give it a try. Hey, something warm sounds awful good on a day like today. We got some pretty chilly temperatures out there. Savannah Brito's on the patio with a look at your certified most accurate forecast. Hey there.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, it's chilly and temperatures are only going to fall from where we're sitting right now. Not today, but the coming days after Thanksgiving. That's when we're going to see our first Arctic blast of the season. 22 in Madison right now. Everyone across Dane County is either waking up to 21 or 22, but there are some cooler spots. The teens northwest of here, Black River Falls, one of the cooler spots this morning, 18. And we do unfortunately have wind chills factored in everywhere across southern Wisconsin. Everyone's waking up to what feels like the teens, some of us even down to the single digits. Not actual winter, but meteorological winter starts this Sunday, December 1st. We'll talk more about the cold snap and also give a little preview of what you can expect for Thanksgiving travel in the coming days. Coming up in just a bit, guys.
All right, Savannah, thank you. Tonight, Madison's Common Council is set to read a resolution to censure District Alder Charles Miadze.
This comes after a city-funded investigation into alleged misconduct. 3 women accused the alder of unwelcome sexual comments and advances. 2 weeks ago, District 2 Alder Juliana Bennett publicly identified herself to News 3 Now as one of the accusers. Bennett alleges Miadze made inappropriate comments about her clothing and body at a conference back in 2022. Then, when she talked to other alders about what happened, she claimed Miadze gave her a ride, locked her in his car, and yelled at her that her claims were not true. Miadze denies all the allegations.
I hope that my colleagues, after seeing the truth of what happened, I pray and hope that they reverse their decision. I will be definitely trying to finish up my term, but I really will take a deeper dive look into if this is something I want to do.
The council will not take any action tonight. A vote will not take place until the December 10th council meeting. If alders approve it, Miadze would not be removed from office.
Happening today, a man guilty of a deadly downtown Madison shooting will learn his fate in court. 19-year-old Julius Jones, pictured here, pleaded guilty in July to first-degree reckless homicide. The shooting happened in June of 2023 on East Dayton Street. The criminal complaint says Jones and 2 other men shot and killed Nicholas Taylor Washington. This allegedly took place over a gang dispute. One of the other 2 men also pleaded guilty. The other pleaded not guilty and will stand trial in December. Jones' sentencing today is scheduled for 1:30.
Time now is 6:33. 1 year ago, News 3 Now Investigates exclusively brought you inside the Harmony Apartments on Madison's east side. Violence and poor living conditions have plagued the complex. At the time, the city warned property owners of potential disciplinary action. Now, 2 people living there say the owners forced them out. City leaders say discipline against the property is still on the table. Our Braden Ross has the latest.
When you're on Section 8, they give you a time limit to find something. So this was the only thing I could have found in my time limit.
Ask residents at the Harmony Apartments why they moved in, and you'll usually get a similar response.
It was a place to stay. It wasn't really what I wanted, but it was like last minute.
The complex was built in 2019. At the ribbon cutting, developers boasted alongside politicians and local leaders the Harmony would live up to its name, provide tenants with services and support. But ask those who actually lived there.
They want to come in here and tell these people lies, sell them dreams, give them false hope,
Sheree Curry realized that the second she moved into the Harmony.
The handle on a refrigerator was broken, a drawer was broken, the toilet tissue holder was broken. You know, they give you the checklist or whatever, so you go through the apartment and check it. The checklist was like filled, like I had to take a separate piece of paper and just write.
Curry says on move-in day, she didn't even have a toilet seat in her unit.
I never lived like this.
Advocate Maisha Thompson picked up on the same thing.
I've worked with quite a few families over there. I've met with more than half of the tenants over there.
The carpet is terrible.
And immediately I noticed the pattern of what was being reported.
This is disgusting.
Since it first opened a little over 5 years ago, the Harmony Apartments has been the subject of 43 complaints to the city's building inspector. In one report, an inspector writes that management, quote, tends to make excuses more than producing results.
That's the door to the wash.
They should not be living with mold.
Every time it rains, that's what I gotta go to.
They should not be living in a space where the door is not the right size. The windows aren't placed correctly. They can't use their washer and dryer. It's in their lease.
Residents say those official complaints are in addition to the many backlogged maintenance requests at the property.
Well, what do you want me to do about it? I'm telling you, I need a toilet seat. Well, we don't have no maintenance person.
Frustrated and desperate, Curry broke into the maintenance room at the complex and took the toilet seat herself. That landed her an eviction notice and a felony charge.
I got tired of living in that situation, so yes, I did. I really did. And it wasn't intentional, like, oh, I'm finna break it here and I'm finna take this. I never broken anything a day in my life.
But as Curry was questioned by police, she says criminal activity on the property went unaddressed by management.
It got worse. It got worse. The gunshots, kids not being able to come outside, play like kids play, bullet holes everywhere.
In 2023, police were called to the Harmony Apartments more than 450 times. That includes 2 murders on the property that happened just months apart last year. One of the victims was Alicia Grant's 20-year-old son, Devon.
My son got killed 2 months later as I moved in.
After his death, Grant started speaking up about issues at the complex. She believes that led property management and Royal Capital to retaliate against her and others like Curry.
They scared of me. And if you have a black woman that lost a child and she coming on the news and keep talking about what she need help with, I would think y'all would came and be like, well, let me call her and we can all sit down at this table and see what we can do together and not let her do it on her own. But they were scared of that.
They getting rid of the voices over here because we stand strong.
After the shootings, Grant and Curry say they started coming home to notices and fines often.
I go out of town, I come back, I get a 5-day notice.
I got like 20 eviction notices, for bull, loud music.
If it's really retaliation, that's illegal.
David Sparer oversees the UW-Madison Law School's Eviction Defense Clinic.
The question is, if it wasn't for the retaliation, would they be filing an eviction for that other thing, or would they say, that's not such a big deal? Like, there's 50 other people who've done that same thing. They didn't get anything, but all of a sudden I am. Then there you go. You got proof.
Royal Capital denied my repeated requests for an on-camera interview, but did respond to my question about retaliation against Curry and Grant. Quote, please refer to the felony charges for Sheree Curry. This is one of several incidents at the property regarding Curry. Under the terms of her lease, she was issued a 30-day notice. She was scheduled to move out on October 20th, but upon request, we extended the courtesy for her to move out on October 31st, end quote. The felony charges they're referring to there have to do with the toilet seat incident. On Grant, they added, quote, separately, leaseholders are responsible for their guest, and this is clearly stated in the lease agreement. A guest of Grant committed crimes at the property. Please refer to MPD for more information. They did not address other residents' concerns about retaliation. Sparer says the threat of eviction is especially real for those on Section 8 vouchers like Grant and Curry.
An eviction on your record is really harmful. If you're living in a Section 8 unit, and you get evicted from that unit, then you can't get back on Section 8.
For Grant and Curry, that could easily mean homelessness.
My anxiety is through the roof. My depression is up. I got to stay busy to stop myself from crying.
I haven't slept. I haven't sat down. I haven't did nothing. Like, I'm just up, like trying to figure out where me and my kids gonna go We don't have nobody door we can knock on to like go live with. We don't have that.
That was our Braden Ross reporting. Wednesday on News 3 Now at 6. We'll hear more from city officials tasked with solving the problem.
It's 6:39. Let's check in with Savannah, see what's coming up in your forecast. Hey there.
Hey guys, we are tracking cool temperatures this morning, but not as cool as Thanksgiving. And then to follow that, we'll talk about how low temperatures will go and how long we could see the cold snap stick around.
Plus, local businesses are stepping up to give kids that new book feeling this holiday season. Up next, we're going to share how Lake City Books is helping the Madison Reading Project and how you can also help.
Here at Melio's Sandwiches, we're all about facts. Fact number 1, we bake our own bread every 4 hours, every day. Fact number 2, we hand slice our meats to perfection, just the way you like it. Melio's, baking a difference since 1989.
When you want to make junk disappear, leave it where it is. 1-800-GOT-JUNK is full-service junk removal. I've got a partner who lives down the street from you, and we're anxious to come to your rescue. All you have to do is point. Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Score the lowest prices of the year right now at Brothers Main's Black Friday sale. You won't find lower prices anywhere, and enjoy our free delivery. Shop family-owned Brothers Main's low price guarantee on brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, and Amana. Feel like family. Brothers Main.
Another serious crash out on I-43 today. One call.
That's all. After a serious truck accident, the results can be catastrophic. Never take on the insurance company alone. Call Gruber Law Offices today. Our dedicated and proven team is here to help. And there's never a fee until we win. Gruber Law Offices. One call. That's all.
The holidays and Chevy Silverado and off-road adventure and towing with confidence and tech you can count on. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet. Qualified lessees can get this 2024 Silverado for around $449 a month. See your Badgerland Chevy dealer today.
The holidays could always use more Ghirardelli peppermint bark. More sweaters that hit the mark. More drinks with festive sparks. Because this season, there's no such thing as too much. Ghirardelli peppermint bark adds just the right touch.
Milk chocolate beyond words. Classic recipe by Lindt.
Here at Melio's Sandwiches, we're all about facts. Fact number 1, we bake our own bread every 4 hours, every day. Fact number 2, we hand slice our meats to perfection, just the way you like it. Melio's, baking a difference since 1989.
A Madison apartment complex plagued by poor conditions and deadly violence.
I hate it because I lost my baby over there.
Find out who's being held accountable and what the city is doing to address the problems here. News 3 Now investigates Wednesday at 6.
Experience the Channel 3000 News app today. Tailored for your news the way you want it. With a customizable home page and faster page loads. Download the Channel 3000 News app. Powered by News 3 Now. You're watching News 3 Now this morning. Moving forward.
Well, good morning and happy Tuesday. It's quite the cool start, but these temperatures and wind chills are not as low as what we're forecasting, though, Thanksgiving on into next week. These are not the air temperatures. Air temperatures are in the 20s across the board, but everyone's waking up to what feels like the teens. These are the wind chills. It feels like 14 in Madison, 9 in the Wisconsin Dells, 7 in Camp Douglas. So there are a couple areas that are as low as the single digits. That's going to be in the forecast. Single-digit wind chills, maybe even our first sub-zero chills. That's likely in the forecast across a few areas in southern Wisconsin. That's post-Thanksgiving. Here's a couple of Thanksgiving stats. Our warmest temperature, 64. That was back in 1914. Our average high, 36. So we actually will be a few degrees below average. Our forecast high on Thanksgiving, 32. That's freezing level. Our coldest high, 3. At least we're not forecasting that. 1872. Rainiest was back in 2015. Our snowiest, 1947, when we got 3.5 inches of snow. We could see a couple of light snow flurries. That's possible Thanksgiving. Mostly cloudy skies, below normal temperatures. If we do see snow, it wouldn't be accumulating snow here across southern Wisconsin. 23 at 7 a.m. and then temperatures will rise to freezing level, 32. That's about 2 to 3 p.m. and then we're going to see temperatures fall 5 p.m. on Thanksgiving, around dinner time maybe for a couple areas, 30 degrees. How long is this going to last though? This is all the Arctic air making its way into portions of the country already. For us, we're looking at that on Thanksgiving onward, though. This is Friday at about 5:30 a.m. You can see the white and even some of the purples. That's the coldest of the air, making it into some portions of the country across the Rockies, too, in Colorado. And that is going to last, unfortunately, for quite some time. So well below average temperatures. This is exactly opposite of what we were seeing the last several months. We had well above average temperatures. Now we're seeing temperatures switch, and we do have a good chance of seeing well below average temperatures last into at least the first week of December. I think we could keep this pattern even into the second, maybe even up until Christmas. That's likely going to be the case, at least for southern Wisconsin and then eastward. For the southwestern portions of the country and the West Coast, they're looking at above average temperatures that first week of December. That was the 2nd through the 6th. You can see that reflect on the 10-day. The 1st is Sunday. That is the start of meteorological winter. Definitely going to feel like it out there. Those lows in the teens with the wind chill factored in, single digits, and probably, like I mentioned, guys, sub-zero ones across some of southern Wisconsin.
Some of us could see sub-zero wind chill coming up here.
Models had negative 2. Yikes.
It's already that time of year again.
Be prepared to bundle up.
That is for certain. Savannah, thank you. Well, let's switch gears to the 608 now. We are well into the community book drive for the Madison Reading Project, and we're learning how local businesses are stepping up to support the cause.
Josh Breider is live downtown with the story this morning. Hey there, Josh.
Hey guys, good morning to you. We're at Lake City Books now. This is one of the local businesses partnering up to help the Madison Reading Project with the community book drive this year. We have Emily and Molly joining us this morning. Emily, I want to start with you because we have about a week left, just over a week left of this community book drive. And where are things sitting for donations so far this year?
So far, we're about 3/4 of the way through our drive and about 3/4 of the way to our goal, which is to raise $110,000 and collect 15,000 books to give to kids this holiday season and to prepare for 2025.
Well, it sounds like we're kind of right in line then with where the drive is right now, but how can folks help out right now?
That's a great question. There are so many ways to give back. You can come visit a bookstore in person, your favorite bookstore like Lake City. You can buy a book and drop it off in one of our big red bins. You can go online. We've got a virtual wish list, and you can also make a donation online, which will help us purchase books.
We have Molly Fish with Lake City Books here once again. Molly, good to see you again.
You too.
So this is such a great partnership for you guys because obviously books, that's what you do every single day, right? And getting these books in kids' hands is so important in your mission as well.
Yeah, it's an easy ask for us to help donate books to kids. We have our Madison Reading Project been ready for donations all year round. And during the book drive, we set up a special table where we've got all of their wish list books. You can come purchase. You don't have to know what you're looking for. We will help you find a great book that you can donate on to them.
Why is this so important for you to build these community partnerships as a local business?
I mean, readers become customers, and young readers are so important. We all remember the book when we were a kid that hooked us and got us reading, and we want to help provide that for the next generation.
So, of course, you know, you're helping out with this book drive, but you also are helping the Madison Reading Project year-round. You always have this bin available. Why is that?
I mean, why not? We've got the room for it. We want to always make sure that if people are like, hey, how can I help out? I've got this book. I want to get it onto somebody. And we get requests like that all the time. We want to make sure there's a place where they can get that easily to a great organization like the Madison Reading Project. So we have it all year round.
And we know reading's important, but especially for kids, we all have those memories. It's really what shapes your future, right?
Absolutely. Readers I'm a huge reader. Readers run in the family. And so the more that you can be reading around kids and having books around kids, the more likely they're going to be readers in the future.
I love it. All right, Emily. So what do we have for time left in this drive, and how can people help out right now?
We have a little less than a week left in our drive. Anyone who wants to support can visit our website, madisonreadingproject.com. You'll see a list of spots that you can donate books and drop them off in a big red bin. Our virtual book list, if you want to purchase online and have it sent straight to our book center, or a donation page that you can give funds if that's what you'd prefer.
And all these books will be given to these kids just in time for the holiday season, which is so important for that time off from school, right?
You got it. This is going to help fill that winter break gap. It's going to help get kids ready for 2025, for jumping back into their school year, help fill some of that empty school time, and hopefully inspire them to be a lifelong reader.
I love it. Now's the time. Emily, Molly, thank you so much for your time this morning. If you'd like to learn more about how you can help, I have everything you need to know up on channel3000.com. Just click on that In the 608 tab for all of the information for this year's Community Book Drive, guys.
What an important thing for kids. I mean, getting those books into their hands, that's what it's all about.
Yes, literacy is very important. It's good to see the community and businesses stepping up.
Very generous once again. All right, Josh, thanks, buddy. Josh is always looking for inspirational stories to share with you folks. You got an idea that you want to see on TV? Reach out, let them know about it.
Well, coming up in the morning sprint, there's new findings on the effectiveness of HPV vaccines.
If you got a little kiddo turning 3 soon, send us a picture. We'll show it on TV.
Wisconsin Broadcasters. Local, trusted, connected.
Shop the largest selection of Chevy trucks and SUVs in Wisconsin at Bergstrom Chevrolet. Lease a new Silverado 1500 starting at $355 a month, or a 24 Equinox EV starting at $279 a month. Stop in or shop and purchase at BergstromMadison.com.
Hurry in for more of Macy's best Black Friday deals now. The comfy Miriam sofa, only $4.99. The Gallagher leather sofa, $7.99. And get up to 50% off a new mattress, plus a free adjustable base. Now at Macy's.
Treat yourself to rich Ghirardelli chocolate and luscious caramel. Experience Ghirardelli caramel squares in a bag and a bar. Makes life a bite better.
Get a jump on your holiday shopping at Runnings with their Black Friday sale and gift card bonus. Friday, November 29th, in-store only from 6 a.m. to noon. Get a $10 bonus gift card for every $50 you spend pre-tax. Get amazing deals and savings in all departments during the Black Friday gift card bonus event at your local Runnings store November 29th. Get all of your holiday shopping done in one stop at Runnings, now serving 82 local communities. Go to Runnings.com for more information and a store near you.
We all have that friend with amazing skin. Don't just envy her. Get glowing skin of your own with a professional facial, customized just for you. Massage Envy, where better skin begins. Give the gift of me time this year with a gift card.
It's your last chance. Menards 11% rebate ends Thanksgiving Day. Transform your home with an 11% rebate on new Mastercraft doors. Build your dream bathroom and save on luxury tubs and showers. Customize your kitchen and get an 11% rebate on Clearview cabinetry. Or go even bigger and get an 11% rebate on a new garage. Don't miss out. There's no limit to what you can save. Menards 11% rebate ends Thanksgiving Day.
Save big money at Menards.
Stanton Optical believes eye care should be affordable. Right now, for only $135, you get 2 pairs of progressives, plus all this. All that costs over $200 everywhere else. Book your eye exam today. Stanton Optical, easy's our thing. Welcome to Too Good to Guess. Can you guess how much 2 pairs of progressives, a free eye exam, and anti-glare lens upgrade will cost at Stanton Optical? Only $135? Wow, a deal so good, every customer wins. Book your eye exam at Stanton Optical today.
And Doug.
Whoa, Limu, we're in a parade. Everyone, customize and save hundreds on car insurance with Liberty Mutual. Customize and save. And then I wake up.
And you have this dream every night?
Yeah, every night.
I see.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
6:53, time for the morning sprint.
Happening tonight, Madison's Common Council is set to read a resolution to censure District 18 Alder Charles Miadze. This comes after a city-funded investigation into alleged misconduct. 3 women accuse the Alder of unwelcome sexual comments and advances. Miadze denies all the allegations. If Alders approve it, Miadze would not be removed from office. A vote will not take place until the council's next meeting on December 10th.
President-elect Donald Trump celebrating a couple of legal victories. First, a D.C. judge dismissed the federal election interference case against him. It's after special counsel Jack Smith said it should be dropped. Smith also requested that Trump be removed from the Florida federal documents case. That's currently on appeal. Trump has still unresolved cases in New York and Georgia.
Meanwhile, President-elect Donald Trump says he will impose sweeping new tariffs when he takes office. This will affect goods from Canada, Mexico, and China. Trump says goods from the North American countries will see a 25% tariff. Those from China will include an additional 10%. Trump says this is part of a crackdown on illegal immigration and drugs.
Today, a man guilty of a deadly downtown Madison shooting will learn his fate in court. 19-year-old Julius Jones pleaded guilty in July to first-degree reckless homicide in a shooting that happened last year in June on East Dayton. 2 other men are charged in the case as well. Jones's sentencing is scheduled for 1:30 this afternoon.
The Dane County Sheriff's Department is ramping up efforts to increase language access. They say the goal is to provide the same level of service to everyone without language getting in the way. Steps include specialized language access, training for staff, a certification process to properly confirm and compensate staff that are multilingual, and expanded use of audio and video interpretation services.
The DNR rolling out the new 12-month state park admission passes next week. The new passes will be valid for an entire 12 months after you buy them. Previously, it was valid for the year that it was bought. The pass will be marked to indicate the month and year it will expire, and will be valid until the final day of that month.
The Supreme Court will not hear a challenge on requiring graphic health warnings on cigarette packs and in ads. A 2020 Food and Drug Administration rule requires the health warnings. Several major tobacco sellers sued. They argue the warnings violate the First Amendment and that the agency violated federal rulemaking procedures.
Offering the HPV vaccine to adults ages 27 to 45 may not prevent HPV-related cancers or cut costs. That's according to some new research published in the Annals of Internal Medicine. They found that vaccinating this large group is more expensive and less effective than vaccinating younger people. Authors believe vaccinating those 27 and younger is the most effective way to prevent cancers related to HPV.
Temperatures are going to be in the 30s. Enjoy that while it lasts. The good news is we'll have sunshine and then the decline. 32 for Thanksgiving, 27 for Friday. Several days, obviously including your nights as well, where we're going to be below freezing level. You guys ready for the 20s for highs consistently?
Oh, yeah.
Sarcasm.
This is what you've been waiting for, right?
No, this is what you've been waiting
Oh, yeah.
for.
All right, we're back in 30 minutes with the news and weather update.